What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Work Knife Balance. I am really excited to dive into this Kizer today. It is a frame lock, and I'm loving it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the top down. All right, everybody. So before we get too far, I want to go ahead and say thank you to anybody who's already liked and subscribed. If you haven't, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. We very much appreciate all the support for the channel, for you subscribing, and it just helps us grow and be able to make more content. You can also head over to Instagram and follow us at WorkKnifeBalance939. That's a great way to communicate with us and let us know what you like, what you don't like, and if you send us something for a review, we'll send you back a sticker and some swag just to say thank you. This light is very bright over here. I'm going to try and move that out of the way a little bit. See if we can dim that down some. But all right, so this is one of the more premium Kizers, as you can tell, because it comes in this nice little sleeved box. This is the Kizer coffin, not the knife, the box. I like to refer to it as the Kizer coffin. Go ahead and set that over there. This is going to be the Sparrow that we're taking a look at here. So this one came in recently on the pass around group, the Lefty EDC pass around group that I'm a part of. And yeah, I was pretty jazzed about this. Also, love me some Kizer Velcro pouches. These things are pretty sweet. I like them a lot more than the zipper pouches. That might be just me, but I feel like I'd take that Velcro pouch over a zipper pouch any day of the week. So, all right, here is the knife. This is the Kizer Sparrow. You've got a titanium frame lock knife. You can see that absolutely beautiful, beautiful contoured angle in there. And then you've got S35 VN steel. So Kizer stepped it up a little bit. You've got some premium steel in here. You can kind of see it right there, super small. This thing is absolutely dialed. Beautiful knife from Blackbird Designs. This is an oh man, I really, really like this knife. You've got a really nice belly on it. You've got a really nice kind of modified Wharncliffe sheep's foot blade there to it. It is amazing. Let's go ahead and do the overall measurements, tip to tail. We'll do some side-by-side comparisons, and then I'll give you my opinions on this thing. Overall, we're looking at about 7.5 inches. Blade length, we're looking at about 3.25 with a cutting edge of 3 inches there. Some good comparisons. We'll go ahead and pull out the Kubi Titius, otherwise known as the poor man's Arius. We can go ahead and do the Devo Stout. This is the V1 Stout. Got that on the table right now, so that's over there. We can do the Para 3, put that up top. We'll get the Elementum button lock, Civivi Elementum button lock down below. Put the Spyderco away. We'll get a large Praxis. So this is going to be a Civivi Praxis, the large Praxis up top. Then we'll do a QSP Penguin. Put that down there as well. So you've got some good side-by-side comparisons throughout the 6-ish knives I think we just went through there. So I like to grab a couple things that are on the table. They're common knives typically. They're knives that most of y'all have in your collection, so you should be able to use. Oh, I've got this actually too. We'll throw that down there. That's been in my pocket for a while. That's the 3.25 Spartan Harsey knife there. So absolutely love this one as well. Carry that one almost every day. This is the Sparrow though that we're talking about here, Kizer Sparrow. So first off, I really love the finish on the titanium scales. The one thing I will say, and I've said this in every video that I've had this here, is you can see a little bit more of the kind of snail trails and usage on it. It's not bad. It's just you got to be aware of that. When you buy a knife with this finish, it's definitely going to show more wear on it, and it's going to show wear faster. And that's okay, because I think a knife like this is meant to use that battle-worn action. You've got a really solid detent on this, really snappy on that back flipper. You can actually come down on that flipper really easy, and then you can get in there and reverse flick that. You could thumb flick it if you wanted to, not my jam, but I definitely like that reverse flick on this. It has a really snappy detent. And then the action on that close, I haven't put any oil in this or anything. So this has been through the pass round. And I don't know how many people have oiled it, if any. But this thing has some really, really nice action. Kizer's got their signature solid jimping in the top up here. I really like what Kizer does to knives. Let's see if we can get that in this view a little bit better here. Yes, all right, sweet. So guys, Kizer has some really solid jimping, and this thing came pretty dialed and centered there. So absolutely love that. Ergos on this are fantastic. I love the way that the flipper fits seamlessly in here with that anchor spot for your fingers. It is larger, so you can actually fit 2 right here and anchor in, which gives you a really solid grip on it. No hot spots or anything. The contoured line on this side right here and matched on the back side as well. You can kind of see it coming through there around over. Feels really good in hand. And one thing I will note is I don't know if they did it on purpose, but it's kind of pointing right to the choil. I think, and we've seen this in the Reich Cybertrix, which came through, I think it would have been really, really nice if they somehow were able to flip the angle of this contouring so it went up and then it matched up to the grind, so you could kind of see it swoop down here and then match that grind angle going up and out. It would have looked really, really slick. I mean, there's no knock on them because this is a beautiful knife closed. It's a fantastic knife open as well. So there's no knock on them for that. That's just something that in the design phase, I think could have looked really cool if we were able to think about it and put it through. You do have a milled titanium clip on the clip side over here, which is ambidextrous and you can flip it over. There is a hidden filler tab, if you can kind of see the edges of it right there. The filler tab does rest seamlessly, so there's no kind of, it doesn't sit up, I'm not feeling it or anything like that, which is really good. I like the non-disclosed kind of just plain pivot as well, because then you can look at this knife, and if you don't know what those little kind of marks are, see if we can get it. Oh man, camera's not working. If you don't know what those little marks are, the little Kizer pineapple popping up there, this just looks like a nondescript, really sleek knife, and I like that. I like that a lot because they take a lot of the branding away from it until you open it, when you can see the Kizer on one side and the Blackbird designs on the other side. So this is the Kizer Sparrow. Does come in with a good price point of $160, $159 on Amazon. We will put a link to this down below. S35VN, 3.25 inch blade, and titanium scales. You can't really go wrong with this. For $160 there, I think it's definitely worth every penny. And I know they've been selling pretty fast because I had it in my Amazon watch list and it kept giving me little notifications. Only 15 left, only 10 left, only 7 left. So I think they're not going to be available much longer. So go ahead and pick yourself up one down below. Oh, that's the other thing. They gave you amazing action and access to that lock bar right there. It is cut so well, and then the inside is actually chamfered, so you have really good lock bar access. You don't have to worry about that at all either. So a lot of really good premium features, premium steel, premium scales, really good design. I like this knife for $160. You can't really go wrong for under $200. Until next time though, TTFN.